Hi, welcome to this tutorial on how to create a heart-shaped dart. This is just a little thank you for all your support and also to share the love of pattern cutting a bit on Valentine's Day. So why don't you show yourself some love as well and learn something new today. Let's quickly have a look at the heart-shaped dart before I show you how to draft it. It's a really nice way of using your basic dart manipulation to create a really unusual shape. In this case, a heart shape, but of course you might not want to wear a heart on your top every day of the year. So before I show you how to draft this particular heart shape, I'm also going to go through quickly how it works and why you might want to use your darts to create different shapes on your bodice. So let's draft it. Before we draft our heart-shaped dart, let's quickly go through what darts are and give us a quick reminder of how they work. So on your normal block, your darts are probably like this or in the shoulder, which means that on your garment they will look like this or like that. This is your bust dart. It's always optional where you put it, but you need to keep it for shaping. Your waist dart, again, you can move it wherever you want it to be, but you can also ignore it for a slightly looser fit. Today we're gonna use both our darts, and what we're basically gonna do is replace our dart position with a heart. So that heart can be any angle, you can have different sizes, it can even be upside down if that's what you want. Or alternatively, if you say, I don't want a heart, you can have a different shape. The important thing is with any shape you do, it's still dart manipulation. So we need to go through our bust dart to be able to close our darts and change our original dart positions into a shaped line. So what you get is a really sophisticated outcome where people are going to ask, how did you make that? But with drafting, it's actually just straightforward dart manipulation with a twist. Let's draft our heart-shaped dart. I've traced around my whole bodice block. So I've got half of my front and I've marked all my darts and my center front. I'm doing a symmetrical design, so I'm only using half my block. If you're doing an asymmetric one, of course, you need to have your whole block. You can draw your heart or your shape wherever you want it to be, but you have to go through that point. So that's the only thing which restricts you. The rest is up to your creativity and your imagination. If you want to go through here as well, move that dart out of the way first. So you just pivot it out of the way. I'm keeping my heart in the center, so I know I need to go through here. So this, when it comes to sewing all together, the more you have right angles, the easier it is to stitch. Of course, you can make it more angle. It will make it a little bit trickier to stitch together later. So I'm making mine slightly angled so the heart isn't too square. I'm going to draw a line at a nearly 45-degree angle, and then I'm drawing the top of my heart, and I'm actually going to do that at a 45-degree angle, which is going to give me a really nice round, so my heart looks something like that. But of course that's up to you, and then you can draw in your curve. I'm going to use my pattern master. And whenever you use your pattern master, you might need a few different curves. And I think with a heart, you never want it too pointy. So hopefully that's a relatively pointy one. So that will still look nice. But of course, if you want it even more rounded, you can make it. And if you're unsure how it will look, I will actually trace round it and cut out the whole heart and find out how it looks like. So for example, this heart is going to be more like pointy, and that one is going to be more like round. So it's up to you how you prefer your hearts. Just make sure you got no sort of kinks or angles. So use your pattern master to move it round until you find a smooth line and smooth it out. And that's your style line. All we need to do now is add some notches, and these are super important when stitching like that. Of course, this is going to be our notch where it points. Then I'm going to put another notch here, but then I'm also going to put in 2 more notches around the curve, and that's really going to help me put it all together. If you have a really tight curve, you might even put a 3rd one in. Now we have drawn in our style lines, I'm going to cut into my 2 original darts, and I'm also going to cut into my heart shape. Here we go. Close the original darts, and you end up with your heart shaped dart. Now it's nearly ready for your trowel, but can you see there's a little kink here? So can you see this is not very attractive, and it's going to make it really hard to stitch. So you can either straighten it out and then ease it in afterwards, or you can actually, so that's what I would do very carefully, just take off the minimum amount you can, and then just double check that this still matches, which it does. And once you're happy with that, all we do is add seam allowance. Then you cut out your body and your heart insert. This can be done on the fold. So you cut one on the fold, or you cut up a whole heart and cut it once. And this one, can you see, we can't have a fold on both ones, so I'm going to do my fold up there and then have a little seam there, so it looks nice and pretty. But then you just add seam allowance everywhere and cut it out and make your trowel. Now you know how to draft a heart shape using your darts. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. Please do send me any questions or feedback. I'd love to hear from you. Also, if you're now really excited about pattern cutting, did you know I share lots of tips and tricks on my Instagram and on my YouTube tutorials? So make sure to subscribe to both of them for little tutorials, how-tos and tips and tricks. And if you're really ready to get committed to learn to pattern cut, there's always my Patreon. Just have a look at my website to find out more. Enjoy your drafting.